right, y'all, and welcome to the Raw BJ podcast, y'all, coming straight out of Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all, you are here for another independent music moment. We are joined by singer, songwriter, and producer, the king of Project R&B, Big C.
Hey, what it do, what up?
Oh, wait, let me get your applause right.
Yes.
Oh my
good.
God. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling, smoking my weed. You guys caught me at my it's my chill time. Yeah, 7. That's like my chill time.
So
the reflective hour.
I like the designated chill time. I need that.
Must be nice.
Right.
If I'm chilling, it's an accident.
You got to make it happen for yourself.
So, as I stated earlier, we are here with the singer, Big C, all the way from, you're in New York currently, but you're originally from New Jersey, correct?
No. I lived in New Jersey for a period of time, but I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Okay, originally from Brooklyn.
BK.
Okay.
I lived in Jersey for a while though, like after like parents got divorced and shit like that. Niggas had to move. So like, ain't no they didn't need to be together from the start. It's cool.
So how did that happen? Did they like sit you down like you see on TV? Like, we just want you to know we still love you,
right?
Just not each other. Like what?
Well, it was really like, yeah, I mean, your father planning on getting divorced, and I'm like, dang, y'all should have did this a long time ago. Y'all waited. Like that, I was really, because I'm very honest in my reaction, like, and I've always been real like nonchalant and like, if I already got it figured out in my head, you don't need to like explain it to me.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling that.
I mean, that is
it's the Sag in me. I'm a Sagittarius, by the way. So it's this.
So tell us about Big C. Who was Big C and where did the name come from?
Okay, Big C, and where did the name come from? Okay, so Big C is what I like to call my personal superhero that I created in my mind that just like came out on some real shit. I call it Project Soul. It's like my sound of like barbershop and B. I like that. The ring of that too. No, I really do like the way that sounds too. But no, it's just a culmination of like the music that you probably wouldn't expect normally, like barbershop shit. Most of the shit that niggas talk about in the barbershop, I figure out how to make it into like a real song. Or if I went through it, I would make it into a real song. But like, yeah, Big C is really just I'm the guy. Like, you need somebody to give you the right vocals, that's me. You need somebody to give you the right pen, it's me. You need somebody to give you the right piano or guitar, it's me.
Right.
Vocal production, all of it. I'm really dope with that. And the name, ironically, came from Little C's from Junior Mafia. He's the one who coined me that phrase, Big C. I was at an event for a TV show that used to be out called Money and Violence, and we went VIP together. And like with Uncle Murder and a couple of other people, Mano and stuff like that. And he just turned and he was like, yo, Big C. And I was just like, oh shit, I like the way that sound more than I had another name before I had like came out as Big C. I had another
name.
We're never gonna discuss that. That shit was corny as hell. It was
You'll never know.
It was so corny. So nah, yeah. But nah, once he said Big C, I was just like, word. And then like the other members of Junior Mafia, and then I'm cool with Kim, and she was just like, yeah, I like the way that sounds. So I was just like, all right, cool, that's what I'm going with.
Period. Okay. So growing up, you went to a writing workshop, right?
So growing up, just to put the whole thing in context, so it was like my mom was actually she sung background with Gladys Knight in like the 70s and the 80s. And you know, she stopped to have her family and all that good stuff. And I'm part of that. So she really kind of like pulled back on her career. And then she went into her other love of her life, which was blueprint design artistry. and started building buildings around like the tri-state area and stuff like that. But yeah, she was so musically inclined, and she was so happy to have one child that had it out of all of us that she.
How many other are you?
It's four of us. It was four of us. It's three of us. But yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, like no, when she saw that I had that musical inclination and I could just innately kind of play the piano just off of ear, and if it came to a song and I sung it, like I knew how to really like just capture the song right away. So it was like, you know, she was like, no, we're gonna figure this out. So what she did around like 10 years old, I was like 10, maybe going on 11, maybe even 9 going on 10 actually. She sent me upstate New York to this songwriting. It was just a media writing school, but they had like specific classes for songwriting. They had specific classes for theater and screenplay and stuff like that. And yeah, I was in there with grown people. Like it wasn't like a camp for kids. It was like this was like a like specialized camp for like the science of writing. Like
Right.
so at that young age, I was in these workshops with people who were 18 and 17 and 14 and stuff like that. And I'm having to compete in like the little weekly competitions that we had with writing. So I like at a real young age, I learned how to write like full on fucking love songs, like full on fucking relationships that I never even at 9 and 10, I didn't go through anything, but I was studying all the lyrics from Mary J. Blige, from Carl Thomas, Sam Cooke, Gladys Knight, of course, Patti LaBelle. Like I would just study Aretha Franklin, all these people. I was just studying there. Mariah Carey, sorry, I can never leave her name out. She's an amazing writer. But I would just listen to like all the lyrics and everything like that, and really like capture like all of the character that they created through the storyline of the lyrics. And that's when I just became the best at what I do, and that's writing the fucking shit out of a story.
Okay. Period.
I love that. And it's just so great to have a parent who, when you have a dream, they will put the resources in front of you and like really help you hone in on that craft. Like
She wanted me to be Chris Brown. My mother was my bitch. It was like she wanted me to be the original. When Chris Brown came out, she was over it. She was like, "Why did you give him the opportunity to come first?" I'm like, "What? I don't like what? Like, we didn't even know he was on anybody's radar.
because
What are
she
you
made
talking
you
about?"
and she
Right.
knew that it was supposed to be you next. She
Be
knows.
you.
And but that's like
Go
black.
to your room.
Listen,
Go to
black
your room, you're
moms
a
and Asian
punishment,
moms,
like-
they do it like black moms and Asian moms. I promise you, they do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like wake you up on a Sunday morning. You know, you could have been Jesus. You came too late. And in your mind, you like, I'm glad I was late. You know what I'm saying? But in
Yeah.
her mind, you know, it could have been you.
But nah. It was like she was super supportive. She made sure I went through it all: vocal classes, classically training on the piano, classically training with a guitar, dance classes. It just I wasn't playing basketball on Saturday mornings with the rest of my friends. I was tap dancing or learning Beethoven's next fucking symphony and shit. Like it was different for me.
The only thing my mom did that was like art inclined, even though like I'm a music lover. I was also very, very tall from a young age and very, very clumsy and very accident prone. And I guess to keep defects from coming to the house a lot, she put me in ballet or whatever to like make me more graceful. And literally all that did was reinforce my love of actual music, because I could hear like dancing to the classical music was my shit. There was nothing better than dancing to a chamber piece or a Fifth Symphony or something like that.
A lot of emotion in that.
Yeah, and I just loved telling the story.
Yeah.
I
have a cousin who she's like super classically trained in like ballet. Like oh my God, she's went so far with it. And like I just used to remember her recitals like, dang, yo, she killing the game out here. This is crazy. Yeah.
It's an underrated art. I will say that though.
It is.
For Black people especially.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and get into the music. So how would you describe the music that you typically create?
It's some hood shit that sound really smooth because I got a sexy ass tone. Like that's really how I be describing my shit. Like it's really like it's Project Soul. It's the grit and the grime that you want to hear because there's a lot of pain where a lot of people are from, and I don't feel like they necessarily have a sound for them that champions them. My album is like this mixture of a whole bunch of sounds that you probably wouldn't expect, but they all make sense for what happens in the projects, what happens in the hood, what happens on the block, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The barber shop and the cause is what it's about. Okay, that's what it's about. Okay, said that.
Like, nah, it's real. Like, I always like to say, if Mary J. Blige had a son that she didn't know exist, I'm it. Like, that's really like that's
Okay.
a really dope way that I could sum up my sound.
Okay, I like
Oh,
that.
I love that. She
Yeah.
ain't having no children, but I love
Right.
that. Like,
Yeah.
she's been very adamantly clear.
No,
But she
yeah, she
rejected
She
Keisha
definitely
Cole.
told you. She not.
She very clearly, she said, "I'm not giving up my freedom for anyone."
She rejected Keisha Coleslaw.
Nah, she would love it from me because it come from an authentic place instead of just like trying to be. It's like I really study Mary, like even down to like the technicals of how she like purposely cracks her voice on certain songs. Like that songwriting camp made us break down everything. We had to break down what the vocal story was, not just the words. Like it's
That's
crazy.
deep.
Yeah.
I wish they had that in regular school.
Okay.
Get these kids in
It
line.
would keep a lot of kids in line, and it would teach them how to understand math a lot better because piano and writing and everything is about counting stanzas, counting lines, counting beats, counting timing. Like it really helped with math. Like that's the only reason I became really good at math.
I wish kids could learn all that stuff like financial literacy, entertainment law,
Mm-hmm.
whatever area of the arts that you want to be in. Like instead of like just PE, just this computer class. Like there's other avenues of creativity.
Right.
Shouts out to your wig being blue. I'm sorry, I meant to say that earlier in the interview. I really appreciate that.
You know how I do with my clues.
All I have for you is a blue Gatorade.
That's real 30s shit. That's what's up.
So tell us about your 2021 project, See You Later.
Oh, See You Later is it's a depressing time. So you got two really depressing songs out of that shit. It was what I kind of called it like a starter pack EP.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was kind of just like something I needed to throw out there just to, give people more than one song. At that time, I had a song that I did with a very famous house artist. Her name is Anaya Weathers. And I did a joint with her called Are You Dumb? And that was like the only song I had out. I don't know. It got like pulled offline for some like, it was some publishing something with like, I wrote the verse on there, but the publishing company that purchased the record, it's some crazy shit that went on and they like pulled it off of streaming. But yeah, I did that song with her and I was like, damn, I need to give my fans like more than just like this song that I'm featured on. You know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, let me like give them some tracks. And then I went in studio and I was just like, yeah, I just want to like do two songs that really work in tandem on like a storyline for something, but it could still be quick and it still like efficiently get a full story out. So you felt like you heard a whole EP, even though it was two songs. I'm sorry, right. Even though it was only two songs, like I still wanted it to feel like you. That's why the songs are so long. So like the whole timing on it, you're getting like 8 minutes, which is like kind of long for kids' attention span these days. Yeah, I got a joint on there called Damages, which is really honest, straightforward. That pandemic was supposed to bring people together, but I don't think a lot of people thought about how it could also cause a separation as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then I had Ayo Chill, which is there's a whole lot that happened with that song, but we were really like able to get it and it was dope. I worked with King Mos and King Nico on that. Two really, really, really dope other independent artists. King Mos is actually gonna appear on my full length album as well. And King Nico, I know he got like a whole bunch of EPs and like short EPs and storylines and stuff out there too. So
Yeah,
y'all
we're familiar
definitely
with
support
King
him. Yeah.
Nico.
Yeah, he was dope. You know, we all actually did it in the studio, all worked together. So it made it an easier process to get through that song, and like they really saw my vision and understood what I was trying to do and how I wanted them to step into my world a little bit instead of like me come out of myself, since I'm still just kind of pushing myself out there for people to kind of know and understand.
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah, and I named it "See You Later" because it was just that was just literally the feel of it. When I really thought about it, I was like, yo, how does this shit feel? And I was just like, this shit feel like some "see you later" shit. Like, why we even fucking with each other? This shit is fucked up. So that was where it was. And I put the epilogue because it's like the ending, the death of that relationship time period shit.
Right. Well, then let's go ahead because Ayo Chill is actually the song that we're going to play. So go ahead and
Hey.
introduce it for the people.
All right, people. So this is a big hit single. It's actually really doing good in Sweden. So thank y'all for that over in Sweden. If y'all watch this podcast, I hope you do.
That
Ayo
might be
Chill
one of our
featuring
14.
King Mose. I hope it is. It probably definitely is. I'm pretty sure you guys are popular. But Ayo Chill featuring King Mose, he opened the song up, and featuring King Nico, and me and him did the thing on the harmonies in the background. That's my favorite part of it. So here we go.
Oh, you feeling irreplaceable? Made the wrong choice, grip the lead, I'm erasing you. Go have fun, run the streets, it's still safe for you. Can't stop every tiger, you run into my saber tooth. Should've just played your part, like I was playing mine. The whole time I'm laying pipe, you out here laying lies. You out here switching sides, they know you was a Gemini. I ain't flexing, but I thought you saw the Gemini. Guess I was dead wrong, I was depressed, but back headstrong. I was a mess, but not dead gone. Now I'm back stronger than Teflon. Bubblegum you blowing, get chewed up, spit out. GPS gave you a wrong turn, not this route. They do anything to come up, no, not this clout. Head blown up like a balloon, you get aired out.
Can't you see how much you mean to me? But it's almost every night we stay up and never fight. You say you ain't really sure, now you're slamming that door on me. Word, that's how you feeling right now. You wanna act up and say I'm crazy like how? And real shit, you be wildin' for none. Cause I be coming to you cool like, can we talk some? I already could've had another, but I chose you, so don't blame me. I really could've exposed you, but I won't. Ayo, chill, don't make me. I already could've had another, but I chose you, so don't blame me. I really could've exposed you, but I won't. Ayo, chill, don't make me.
You ain't gotta act like you the reason, but I gave you my plans, but you run to the sun. Now you blame me cause you burning up, so I'm supposed to give a fuck when you keep burning bridges up. I got too much ambition, you pleasure, not business. If it ain't going to bed, then don't point the finger. Let's sip this in the bud, who gon' pull the trigger? Cause you'll never get the slug from no other nigga gon' say.
I already could've had another, but I chose you, so don't blame me. I really could've exposed you, but I won't. Ayo, chill, don't make me. I already could've had another, but I chose you, so don't blame me. I really could've exposed you, but I won't. Ayo, chill, don't make me.
All right, y'all. So that was Ayo Chill.
Ayo,
Chill.
chill, don't blame me.
Say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice. I really like that song.
I love it because
Thank you
that's
so much.
that's what people actually say in New York. Like,
Ayo, chill.
Right.
yes, okay. So I don't know if he told you this about me or whatever, but I am the, and when I say the, I mean the most intense battle rap fan there is.
Oh my god!
In no way is anybody.
Me and you could be best friends. I love me some battle rap, yo. Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love every beef that ever happened in the industry. I don't like the way they all ended some of them, but
I've watched battle rap since people were rapping outside and they couldn't get a venue because
Yes.
they didn't
Yes.
respect the brand. Like, did not
Remember
respect
Smack
it.
DVD back in the day?
Yes, I also
Yeah,
like
love Smack DVD.
I feel bad now for the new people coming in because they'll never get it. Like, they'll never
and
know.
they'll never get the basement from Tigger and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff,
Damn.
but a lot of stuff that we grew up on will never come back around. I like, 106 and Park. They was crushing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They were crushing
I mean,
the
that was
other
like
show
that was top
on
view TV at a certain point.
yeah, they was beating other networks that had more money and was getting more.
Yeah.
Like, what? Free and AJ was those people.
Hell yeah. They actually like took TRL out a little bit over here.
Yeah. And I was just like, for them to be competing on the main level, people are actually like business executives are watching 106 and Park now, like trying to get the formula, trying to get the strategy.
That was to me like the real start of like hip hop, rap, R&B, all the other subgenres, neo soul, everything else. I think like that time period really like kind of trended the start of it becoming now the #1 music media source.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like you just never could deny hip hop. Everybody thought it was gonna be like a fad really quick and everything like that. But I'm like, nah, this shit, it really created a lot. Hip hop more specifically than rap, but I do love battle rap. Like, I love.
It is my shit. I be damn near battling my children in the morning when they want breakfast.
Like I was a super Cassidy fan when I was young. Like,
Cassidy had that battle with Hitman, right?
Oh my god!
And did you see Cassidy versus Hitman?
No, I didn't see the one versus Hitman.
It happened like last year, and when I tell you, it wasn't even close to debatable. Like, Hitman definitely lost, right? So he was talking to him so bossy. I was so like, I was just froze. Like, I was watching the screen like this.
I like that Remy Ma thing that she got going right now. That Chrome.
Oh, the Chrome.
That shit. Yeah, that shit is fire.
Yeah, I mean, but Remy's always been a supporter of battle rap. She's always
she was a battle rapper first.
Right.
Yeah, that's what she was first.
She always supports like the new artists. That Chrome 23 is special because she's doing matchups that other people had talked about was never gonna do though.
Yeah, she got Christian battle rappers versus like secular music. And I'm like, yo, Christian battle rap? Like,
it's a real thing, but
it is a real thing.
Saga is a Christian battle rapper, and he gets all the kind of praise in the world. But Prestavia, who's a girl, and she's fire. I don't know if it's like holy fire or what, but she's that one. If it's fire and brimstone, but she's that person. And she's out here really giving it to people, like, respectfully with the hands or whatever, the holy hands. But she is out here really doing that, like. It's a whole nother lane of battle rap, and then you got Loso and him, and they're great too. Like, if I could ever get out to New York, I got to go. I want to see everybody.
Come on out here. You know who lit right now? Girl Code, Brooklyn. They look into them. They lit as fuck right now. And them little girls, them girls could rap their ass off. That's real Brooklyn shit. I love that they come in with them real bars.
You're gonna have to give me the tour because I gotta see it all. I want to rub Smack's head. I want to take a picture with Brooklyn Babs. I want to say hey to Vay.
She live right off the Ave too.
I gotta see everybody.
She be at the Chicken Shack and shit. Like, you dead can see Babs. Like,
but she put women on.
Outside. She always been outside though. She outside for real.
I love it. So let's bring it back to you, Big C, with the period at the end. Big C, period.
Yes.
So the last song we just heard, Ayo Chill, featuring King Most, I'm sorry. And
featuring who?
King Moist.
What is in this cup?
Goodness. Say that man's name right. He is a rapper beyond rapper.
Most and King Miko.
Yes.
So that wants me to ask you, who would you most like to collaborate with?
I'm getting one of my dream collabs is about to happen. Me and Bugs I got him. It's kind of a feature, but the way I'm gonna have him on the song is gonna be real interesting because it's gonna be. Remember what Get Money remix from Big Kim and Little C's felt like? That's how this song about to feel for me and Bugs, and he's just gonna be my like my Biggie ad libs that I need behind everything that I'm saying on that track. And I'm so happy that I get to do that with him. But I really want to work with a lot of people, a lot. Like my list is long. I'm trying to get some joints with Hemingway. Like I want a whole EP with Hemingway, a whole EP. Like I think he sounds like Anthony Hamilton, and I always wanted Anthony Hamilton and Carl Thomas to do an EP or an album together. So I'm like, why don't we just do it? So yeah, Hemingway.
Do it for the culture.
Array, his voice is out of this world. His voice is phenomenal. I want to work with just like so many people. Me and Rico Cassadine definitely need a track. Like 100% need a track. Lito, as this nigga out of Chicago, he live in Atlanta now though. His sound is so lit.
You know what I love about all of your responses? You are the first person out of all 20 plus interviews that we have done on this show.
Several.
It's been over 20 at this point. You
Assuredly.
are the only artist when we ask that question to name other indie artists. Most people was, they say
they swim right to the mainstream.
Rihanna, Beyonce, Adele, some shit like that. You are the first person, and I kudos to you for that. Shouts out to all of those artists.
This is the first, y'all.
All of those except for one you named have been on my show.
I appreciate independent artists because I see them like fighting. Oh, Aaron Thomas, how did I leave him off? I'm so sorry about that.
We love Aaron Thomas.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Like, yeah, I definitely want to work with him. I wish Young KSB was still doing music because that was one of my dream people to get a track with, but he's not anymore. He retired. He's doing amazing things with the Gabor magazine. So shouts out to him with that.
I'm not gonna lie. I never really believe people when they say they're retiring because, like,
I hope he just pop back up so that everything work out and I could get like 5 features out of him, and then I'm like, all right, now you can retire because now I got 5 joints.
But it's possible.
Well, you know what you wanted.
I grew up with George Foreman saying he was gonna leave, came back. Michael Jordan gonna leave, came back. Deion gonna leave, came back. Terry Crews gonna leave, came back. Like. Everybody that say they're gonna leave, you know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z, Nas,
right?
Method Man, like a lot of people, yeah.
And now we got Tom Brady. Like, bruh, you went on hiatus. Don't say you was retiring.
Right.
You didn't long enough for the contract to dry, and you back again. Like what?
Nah, there's a lot of
nothing.
Yeah, there's so many people. Like I said, my list is mad long. That was just like a few names that I could think of. There are so many other artists out there that I really want Toddy Dozier, like he's super dope. I want to do some shit with him. 7 Deep. Oh gosh, how did I not bring up 7? Like that man is like inspiring. I love his sound. I love that he's focused on his audience. Like fuck what everybody else doing. He don't compare himself to nobody. That shit is fire.
That's growth though.
Yeah.
When you only in competition with you,
and
you're the only person that you up against, then you can do so much more.
Oh, sorry. Can I give one more shout out?
Yeah.
There's a girl in Jersey. Her name is Janelle Jolie, the best female rapper. She out of Paterson, New Jersey. She is the best female. The queen of bars is what I call her. She is bananas. Imagine Foxy Brown in her heyday mixed with Kim and her heyday of like Labella Mafia with a real like MC Light sounding voice.
You gotta send us some stuff. I
definitely gotta let y'all hear that shit. She do these freestyle Fridays every Friday on Instagram. Shit is crazy. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Okay.
Nice. So we've seen that you've been performing a lot recently.
Yeah, because I just put out a new joint.
Right. Which we're gonna play that song a little bit later on.
Okay.
So where have you been performing?
I did a rooftop show. I'm sorry. I had to like rethink in my mind, like where were these places at? I did a rooftop show in Brooklyn with my boy Craig Watutu and JC. They did a really dope event. It was like Peaches was there. I'm not sure if y'all know this is an LGBTQ rapper named Peaches. Like he performed. They performed. I'm sorry, I get it wrong. Please do not anybody attack me. I always get it wrong. I'm so sorry about that. I be in the hood chilling. Like I don't.
Right.
But yeah. Dang, I did 4 West over in Harlem. I got a strip club coming up tomorrow. Sue's Rendezvous. Well, it's not Sue's anymore. It's renamed, but it's the building is Sue's. That's what I know it as. I got OTA coming up thanks to Chad Bailey. Shout out to him. Chad Bailey's actually my creative director. He like any video footage, anything that you see of me, it goes through that man first. So shout out to him.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, everything with me visually happens through him first. Like
we've had Chad on the show too.
I love that. I love that man. Like him and Bugs, I really truly love deeply. Like those are my brothers.
I love it.
I just love the camaraderie, the black men lifting each other up, no backbiting, no bullshit behind it. Oh my God. This is what we've been fighting for. This is what we've been fighting for.
I'm gonna definitely uplift my niggas. Like, and I don't mean, you get what I'm saying though. Like, I use the word niggas a lot, so my bad. It is what it is.
My bad.
Oh, we condone it here. I
Right.
just want you to know.
I got a whole song with nigga. So that shit is just in my speech.
Yeah. So if you could open the show for any artist, who would it be?
Oh.
I got a prediction on what you're gonna say.
It wouldn't be anybody. It wouldn't be anybody that anybody would think of, because it's like it'd be like it's underground artists. Hard Luck.
Give me one underground artist and one mainstream.
Okay. Hard Luck / Crutch Calhoun is between those two. I would definitely open up. And mainstream, either Dave East or Armani Caesar from the Griselda clique.
Okay. Interesting.
Can I get my prediction now?
What's your prediction?
I thought the mainstream person you were going to say was definitely going to be Mary. I definitely thought that.
I don't want to open for Mary. I want me and Mary to do a Queen and Prince tour together. No, he don't want to open. She's the queen. She's the queen.
Okay, would you open
she's the
for?
Queen, I'm the prince.
Would you open for Mariah if you and Mary were performing together?
I would love to, but I probably would pass out backstage before before that happened, and I probably would never make it on the stage. I actually was in a very close proximity of Mariah being in the building that I was in one day doing a session, and I legit left. Like, I left the building once I heard that she was there. I was like, oh my God, I gotta leave because I'm not gonna know what to say. And I left and walked down the street and got on the train and went home.
Damn.
Oh.
I got so terrified. I was just like, because I didn't want to make a fool of myself. I was like, no, I'm gonna be in front of her like it would have been a hot mess. So nah. Mariah changed my life with her lyrical game.
I don't know. I just naturally don't have nervousness when I meet famous people. I don't know what it is.
I never do. But she's, yeah. The only other person I met Aaliyah, and she's the only, and that was horrible. I embarrassed myself, and it's here for the world to see. Like, if you go back and watch her diary, and watch when she's in the store doing the signatures and shit, and the boy who's like, that's me. And I will never forget that day, because when we went back to school, remember MTV Diaries used to come on Sunday.
Yes.
Went to school on Monday. Everybody's like, yo, we saw you look a hot mess.
No.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's cemented in history. Like, they just HD'd it, so now you see me even clearer. I'm like, oh my
God. That reminds me of the time I was at the Bronze Lens Film Festival, and I was on stage with Wendy Raquel Robinson, and it came time for us to take a picture. So I, got up and I stood next to her, and I still have this picture, and I'll send it to you. But I had my hand on her hip, apparently the first time that I put my hand around her, it was a little bit too low, and I touched her butt. And she looked at me, and I will never forget. I swear to God, because before we took the picture, she asked me what my name was, whatever. I'm like, Joe. And so she was like, "Come on, take a picture." So I went to grab, and she looked at me. And she said, "All right, Joe."
No, they will check you. Celebrities will definitely check you.
It was so, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "No, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I'm so sorry." Like,
you have to. You gotta. And like, trust me, I've had to apologize, especially like because I be at a lot of hip hop events, and so it'd be tight in there. And sometimes you bump into niggas the wrong way, and they look at you, and I'm like, "Nah, son, you gotta pull the glasses down." Like, nah, that's not what that was. That's not what that was. Like,
I love it. So, what would you say is your favorite song of yours to perform?
Okay, so one of them is out, and one of them didn't come out yet. One of them is Red Light Number 24.
I just love how you segueing into this for me. Like, go ahead.
Red Light Number 24.
Red Light Number 24. Well, then, damn it, tell us about the song, because that's what we're going to do next.
That's a very passionate song for me. So I actually really went through the situation that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna wrap it up real quick because I don't want to like take too long to do the intro on it, because the song is like so special you need to hear it. Situation, argument, significant other, they grab the car keys, they hop in the car, you get in the passenger side, they're not paying attention, they're more worried about looking at you and making their point while they're driving, and you're like, can you look at the road? And they're not watching red lights, and you're about to die just to make a point. And I was just really feeling it. And when I heard the beat for the song, I was just like, yo, this shit feels like it's telling that like highway. I listen to music differently than a lot of people. I'm the person that closes my eyes, and whatever colors I see through the music tells me what the environment is. And I just saw like a lot of greens and blues together. And I was just like, oh, this is riding alongside the highway, like craziness. Like, I like the way this feels. Let me write this song. And I wrote it like 15 minutes. My producer, he put his notes there, and I took his notes and did certain things, and then we just killed it. And those last 3 notes that you hear that's at the end of the song that's super extended, those was one-shotters. We never re-recorded that. Those what you're hearing is the very first time that I hit those notes all 3 times, and I loved it. So yeah.
Let's go ahead and hear it. Introduce the song.
Red Light Number 24 by the biggest nigga in the industry, Big C.
I love it.
I don't know where we stand. Feels like a broken romance. Thought we had a better plan, but you're so caught up in your feelings, it's draining. I wanna believe you're okay, that you be on some new shit every day. We can't even live in love, and you're so stuck in the past, you cannot see us. I pray that we can catch a miracle. Shit is critical, and I pray that we don't go through a silent storm on the way home. Watch out for the red light before we crash and burn our love away. We crash and burn our love away. Crash and burn our love away. Watch out for the red light before we crash and burn our love away. We crash and burn our love away. Crash and burn our love away. I don't know where we stand. It feels like a broken romance. I thought we had a better plan, but you're so stuck in your feelings and it's draining. I wanna believe you're okay, but you want some new shit every day. We can't even live in love. You're so stuck in the past, you cannot see us. I pray that we can catch a miracle. Shit is critical, and I pray that we don't go through a silent storm on the way home. Watch out for the red light before we crash and burn our love away. We crash
Crash and burn, I love you. Crash and burn, I love you. Love that song.
Sing it.
There's a lot of feeling in that song.
Yeah, you can tell. Like it's just so like to sit down and do this interview with you and to hear your song. It's like two different people. Like to hear your music. Like
I'll be taking you to that church on the corner. That's what it is.
Okay, that church right there.
That's the one with the fun preacher.
Okay.
Dead ass though.
Oh my God, y'all. Well, Brittany, do you know what time it is?
It's Brittany, and yes, I do.
Brittany,
Yes.
do you know what time it is?
Well, we know what type of interview we doing today. 30
It's
shit.
time for rapid fire.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Let me get situated. I feel a little nervous. Let me get situated for this. What happens during rapid fire?
Tell him, Joe.
During rapid fire, we give you 60 whole seconds to answer as many questions as you can, as fast as you can.
Okay.
I think they're
ready. Hold on. Let me
questions.
take a pull. Let me take a pull of this and put it down, and then we lit.
Okay. You ready, Brittany? Brittany, you ready, Brittany?
I was corn ready.
She really was corn ready.
Hello.
So ridiculous.
All right, so let's go. Rapid
fire, and
I'm excited about this. Wait, is there like music that plays, or you guys want me to like make a song that happens before it?
oh yeah, you want to give us a song that happens before rapid fire?
All right, and then you got to take this piece and use it as the sound clip now every time before you do rapid fire.
We finna get a theme
Period.
song.
Okay, well,
so
go ahead, give it to us clearly.
So this, I'm gonna do the setup real quick so we get this right one time. All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna say, "Hey, Brittany, you know what time it is?" And then you're gonna say, "Yes, I know what time it is." And then I'm gonna sing.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, hold on, because your connection looks like it's. Can you see? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. All right. Hey, Brittany, do you know what time it is?
Yes, I know what time it is.
It's time for rapid fire. All right.
You gotta sing it like the red light. Okay, give us some of that.
Oh, okay. So it's time for rapid fire. We good?
We good.
And
Something
desire.
good.
Yes.
Fire and
Yes.
desire.
I love me some Rick. Nah, I'm good. Yo, wait till 2023 come out this bitch. I'm about to have some Rick James hair on y'all asses. Y'all not even ready for that shit.
I cannot wait.
Dead
Okay.
ass.
Super grip.
Super creepy.
I'm super creepy.
Yeah. I'm taking 5 seconds away from you.
All right, nah, come on, let's go.
All right, and go.
What's your favorite sexual position?
Doggy style.
If you could ask God one question, what would it be?
Is it really necessary that I had to go through all of that for people to understand that I was the king?
Ooh. Would you sell your soul for anything?
No.
What if it was for the life of a child?
No.
Do you believe in magic?
Yeah.
What's your dumbest purchase?
Oh, Yeezy Red Octobers.
What color best describes you?
Green. No, actually green. It's funny.
Okay.
Because I was about to say blue, but it's actually really green.
How would you describe the perfect day?
Wake up 6 a.m., smoke until about 10 a.m., go out to eat really dope food with my friends, go on a date to eat really dope food later on, and then that's it.
Okay.
Your perfect day consists of eating.
And a 4-hour
Smoke,
smoke.
a 4-hour smoke session. and then eating for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm here for it.
I'm gonna put some food in my mouth and smoke. It's really dope.
How many questions? was
Do
my
I have
whole
any
day.
other plans for the day? Nope.
Nope.
So tell us what inspired the song Wack Niggas.
I think it was the Wack Niggas, Joe.
Probably.
I was chilling with somebody at that time, and I was feeling them, and I saw the other niggas that was around that was trying to insert themselves into the mix, and I had to let them know, like, nah, y'all whack compared to me, because I actually have like a mission and a statement. Like, I'm trying to make this some real shit. I'm not just trying to like fuck. Like, so I made it very clear in the song. I bet that every other nigga told you that he want to hit. I want to do more than that to you. Let's talk commitment. Like, it was that type of feeling and that type of vibe, and that person really inspired it. And I wrote the fucking song super fast. And the hook that you hear is not the original hook on it, actually. I definitely want to make sure I give her a shout out. Pen master extraordinaire, Chanel Red. If you don't know who she is, look her up. Faith Evans, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Fantasia, Maya, Jaheim, Keisha Cole, 112. The list goes on and on. I happened to be in her studio because another friend of mine that I'm actually about to roll out as an artist mid-fall this year. His name is Phoenix. He was doing his first performance, and Chanel was like, "Oh, come up to my studio real quick, Big C. Let's like chop it up." We chopped it up. We was talking, and she was like, "What you working on?" Started singing it to her. She was like, "Nah, this how your hook gonna go." She switched my whole hook up for me, and I was just like, "Yo, how much I gotta pay you for this?" And she just looked at me. She was like, "Yo, if you make the song go off, you get a lot of streams. That's your payment." And I was like, "Where are we lit?" So
Okay,
I got to work with one of my idols before I even got like there. So I was really happy with that.
Is this the same Chanel that was with Young Money, or is this a different Chanel altogether?
This is no, it's a completely different Chanel altogether. Yeah, Chanel Red. She's really big in that R&B neo soul. She's responsible for hits. You remember, "Girl, I Can Tell You Man" from Destiny's Child?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's part of that reason that hook happened. She's also part of Free and If on that same project. Yeah, like I Choose You from Keisha Cole. She her pen been out there. Faith Evans, she did a lot of work with Faith. Like, I'm talking going back to like Caramel Kisses, like
Wow.
Well, I love it. I want the people to hear it, and the people want to hear it. So introduce the song.
Yo, this is my favorite song out right now because it's the best R&B track out right now. I need everybody to go stream it 5 fucking million times. And yo, shouts out to all my niggas, because this is like my FUBU. Like the way Solange gave y'all FUBU, this is my way of, yo, this is a song for us. Every nigga in the barbershop, every nigga on the block, every nigga in the project, whack niggas. This is what the fuck you tell that bitch when you love her.
This is a hyper hit.
I bet that every other nigga told you that they want you bad. Well, let me be the one to tell you that I need you bad. Maybe I'm addicted to you. I just don't know. But one thing that's for sure, I bet I'm willing to do more. I bet that every other nigga told you that they wants to hit. I wanna do more than that to you. Let's talk commitment. Maybe it's just a crush. I just don't know. But one thing that's for sure, I'm willing to try. Let's go. Fuck all them whack niggas. They ain't tryna be your nigga. I'm tryna be that nigga that you call your only nigga. Fuck all them whack niggas. They ain't tryna be your nigga. I'm tryna be that nigga that you call your only nigga. Fuck all them whack niggas. They so crazy right now. Ain't got no reason to complain right now. Here you go, you just heard it. Fuck all them whack niggas. They tryna be a nigga. I'm tryna be that you call your only nigga. Fuck all them whack niggas. They tryna be a nigga. They ain't tryna be that nigga. Niggas that you call your close to me. Fuck all them whack niggas. They tryna be a nigga. I'm tryna be that you call your own. I'm tryna be that whack nigga. Fuck, they tryna be your nigga. Fuck, I'm tryna be that nigga. That you call your only nigga.
That's my shit. I'm so proud of myself. Now I'm so proud of myself because that was just like a really different direction than I was like planning on going. I usually
But
do
music is like
stuff a
that,
little
though.
bit. Yeah, I usually do stuff that's a little bit more upbeat. And
Yeah.
to answer the other past question that you asked me too,
Uh-oh.
about my favorite songs to perform. There's another song I have called Tall Tale that hasn't come out. And when I say it's like the most amazing ballad that you've ever heard in your life, it's the most amazing ballad you ever heard in your life. And I literally use every single piece of my vocal technicalities in that song. So
I love it.
I love it. And shouts out to Big Zeno, because a lot of people don't really understand it. So let me just explain. Big Zeno is a producer for Hyper Hits Productions. He owns a company called Hyper Hits Productions. He produces amazing fucking music. He's putting out a production, kind of like a DJ Khaled style project.
Right.
And I'm the only R&B artist on this fucking project. So when it comes out, it's called what's the Italian shit? Vini Vidi Vici.
Yeah, Vini Vidi
Yeah.
Vici.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the name of his project. That's coming out a little bit later this year. And it's a slew of other people on there. So shouts out to them too. Especially my boy Fuzzy Fazoo from 1738, Fetty Wap and all of them. So shouts out.
I love it. You know, I was so
But that's appropriate though, because that means I came, I saw, I conquered, I think.
right. So you know, we do parody music. And
Oh,
so
word?
yeah, so what I was thinking, fuck microwave dinners.
Right.
Brittany loves her.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get slammer.
And so I just had that thought. That's why I
Yeah,
missed out.
yes, I love it. No, yeah, fuck microwave dinners. That's some
See?
bullshit.
Thank you.
I used to have them days though. I ain't gonna front. Me and Oodles and Noodles been really close friends before.
I love me some oodles and noodles.
The only thing I don't like about microwave dinners is
You gotta
that.
cut vegetables up in it to make it.
That's what
fancy.
I'm saying.
So-
But listen, but here's the
you know how
thing.
to do it.
Some microwave dinners are a contradiction, and that's why I can't do nothing with them. Like, don't call yourself banquet if it ain't gonna be no goddamn banquet. Like, don't.
I know, right?
You got a
Yo.
section of corn. You got a section
Yeah.
of this. A
Yeah.
banquet would mean the shit go from wall to
Yeah.
wall. Like, don't
Yeah.
let me know. Don't tell me
that is
no lie.
That is so true. But you know who stick true to what it say on that box? I've really been here before. Niggas been poor. Okay, niggas been poor. Nah, I don't even care saying it because my album is actually called Big Dreams on Food Stamp Means Volume 1. That's the name of my album, Big Dreams on Food Stamp Means Volume 1. Because the whole album is exploration of wanting to attain but not having the financial, the emotional, the mental, the mature payment for that to get it done.
Right.
That's the whole theory in my album, and it's this amazing project. It's gonna sound like you're listening to a radio station that plays my music only all day. So like it's so lit. My album is fire. Shouts out Davey, shouts out Bridget Kelly, shouts out my friend Jordan Janae, shouts out King Mo, shouts out Bugs Gutter, Dilly Ills, L2A Music. Oh my God, I almost forgot him. And he actually got me my first placement on a mixtape ever with Davies. And that's how I became part of the East Allstars. So yeah, lit.
Very lit. Brittany, you had another question?
Yes. If you could do a track with any battle rap artist, who would it be and why? Past or present, but who would it be and why?
Oh, so we do get to put pass in it?
Of course.
Cannabis.
Mm.
His bars, I know he went against the whole, like, him and LL had their beef and everybody wanted to say LL won, but that is not true. LL did not win. LL won because of popularity. Cannabis has his bars is bananas, yo. Like, I can't even describe how, like, and can I actually throw somebody else in there too? Because a lot of people don't know he started off as a battle rapper before he became a media sensation. Pimp C.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I huge Pimp C
But
fan.
a lot of people have battle rap roots and it gets overshadowed once they become famous. And part of the problem is like, because once you go mainstream, it's like, not that you can't go back, but once you cross over, they don't care about any of your old shit. They don't care about anything. Everything from before, they feel like they made you. They don't want anybody to bring up. They tell people they can't ask those questions at a press conference. They don't want that to be mentioned during your junket. When you talk about your bio, they leave it off. Just like, I feel like the same thing got done to Jennifer Lopez when she became famous for Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo.
Who? I don't know her.
She don't know her either. And let me tell you how I know, because I remember when she was a fly girl. I remember when she was out there opening the door so Kenan could bring his ass on stage. You was the help. You was helping another motherfucker come on stage so people could clap for him. I remember it was her, it was Deirdre, it was the other chick with the box braids. They was out there dancing, and Sean Wayans was up there being the DJ, and he was SW1 because he couldn't pick a real name.
And Jim Carrey ruins it all.
Jim Carrey was Fire Marshal Bill. But if you look at her bio and she talk about being famous, it's like everything started with Selena's. And I'm like, girl.
When white America saw her, that was when she was happy with it.
But that's my thing. And that's how they do a lot of battle rap artists. Nobody wants to acknowledge what put you on in the first. People didn't start looking at you until you was getting aggressive with motherfuckers on stage. Like before that, nobody knew who you were.
And I love Pimp C for another reason too. We actually have the same birth name and the same birthday. It's very scary.
Wow. That's what's up.
Yeah. I love that man.
Sorry, I had to.
I had to say man. I had to say
technical difficulty.
I had to say man with my Texas accent. My soul is from Texas. I really do believe this. I think I'm from Houston inside.
Because your soul is
because I enjoy grills. I enjoy cowboy attire and hood attire being mixed together.
Okay.
That's kinky.
All right.
Okay. It could be nasty. It could be nasty.
Right. I'm pretty sure I channel cowgirl a lot of the time because I could do anything at the spur of a moment. Anything.
I'll leave my cowboy boots at home. Thank you.
What? Cowboy boots with a good pair of jeans, a basketball jersey, and a cowboy hat.
They used to pick on me. They used to pick on me so bad when I was young, I used to wear snakeskin cowboy
with these
boots.
type of shades. Fire.
So, at this point in your career, what would you say is your biggest musical challenge?
Getting people to not try to like box me into like. I love R&B, but I don't like that people go, "Oh, you make such good R&B music," and I'm like, it's kind of like if you listen to the technicalities of the lyrics and just how I have a lot of metaphors and similes, and I do everything as if it was a rap, but I just figure out how to smooth it out into like singing form. Like even it's ironic, even when I write bars first. Like I spit it while I'm writing it. Like da. Like Wack niggas was dead. Like every other nigga told you that. Yeah, like I really was like spitting, and then when I like stopped and listened to the beat, I was like, okay, I'm dead. Every other nigga told you, and then like I had to figure out how to smooth it out for myself. So like my biggest challenge is just like I guess people really understanding that I'm creating a genre kind of my own where it's really like it's ahead of its time. So I need y'all to like catch up a little bit with me, just a little bit.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, I don't want for it to sound cocky or arrogant or anything like that, but like I'm one of those people that just like I know God gave me this talent and gave me my brain that he gave me for like a real reason. And like, I'm gonna do the fuck out of this shit with it. And plus I made that promise to him too, like through a really tough situation that went on in my life. Like I made that promise. I was like, yo, God, you do this for me, I promise you, I'm about to use this voice and fuck it the whole game up.
I love that. So what would you say is the best advice you've ever been given?
Ooh, there were two people. India Ari told me to always remember that I am absolutely and truly worthy of anything that I see for myself. And my energy that she felt coming off of me onto her was that of a true king. And I was just like, oh, I am that though. So yeah. And then I think second was Little Kim. And I'm just gonna say Little Kim, and I'm not gonna say the advice that she gave me because I like to keep that one very like close. Like it was a real special moment, like with me and her, and like yeah. So I'm gonna keep that one to myself though. But yeah.
Okay. Well, you are worthy of everything you see for yourself. I like that.
Yeah.
So we know the album is coming. What's the name of it again?
Big Dreams on Food Stamp Memes, Volume 1.
Dreams on Food Stamp Memes, Volume 1.
Yes.
Now get your EBT cards ready.
Yes,
So-
yes. Oh, you guys are gonna crack up when you hear how like literally the EBT phone calls. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. I'm so excited about this project.
This just reminded me of a meme I seen on Facebook this morning. This shit was the dude was like, I asked this bitch where she see herself in 6 months, and she was like renewing my food stamp.
You know, that's the only like when I'm like really like blown up and I'm mainstream and shit like that. That's the only thing I actually keep, because everybody's like, oh, what are you gonna hate that changes once you like really explode and blow up? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to return my EBT card, son. Like I'm gonna have to actually pay for food. Like this is horrific, you know.
Fuck that. I'm still on food stamps.
Right. They just won't be mine.
Okay, I'm still gonna spend them, but they just won't be mine.
No. Make no mistake. We will be liquidating other people's assets.
Period.
That's how the rich stay rich. I'm quite sure.
Yo, wait, nah, dead ass. I've been in those food stamp offices and the bitch has been there with Birkin bags and shit. And I'm like, yo, wait, hold up. How are you in here, white lady? But then I'm like, oh yeah, they're Jewish. They daddy probably own this whole building, this whole food stamp building. So
worse than that, it be influencers in there. I'm like, is this how you get the food for
No,
your
they
shows?
do.
Because you be dead ass.
for real.
You be cooking shit every day. I didn't know that we was funding
This is
it through
exactly-
taxes. Like,
Nah, trust and believe. And I keeps it G. Like every independent artist out here know that they either on food stamps or some sort of assistance. It's hard as fuck. We live in a wild ass world.
Period.
Wow.
Very true.
At least let a nigga eat for free.
Right. Hello. Like that's a basic need. Like you got to eat. Like what the fuck? So outside of the album, what can we expect from you over the next year? Are there gonna be any major performances, any special surprise, any videos?
Okay, yes. So visual for Red Light is coming the closer we get to the album. The reason I decided to let the single be out for so long, so I wanted it to naturally kind of grow and get where it needed it to be. Like, far as I be looking for the ears inside of the industry. Like, I'm not one of those, like, I don't care about Instagram really, to be honest. Like, I really just, I care about the people inside the industry that's really gonna make those moves that I need. And yeah, I had to wait until there was a situation that came around where me or Chad Bailey wasn't flooding out of our own pockets to make this amazing video happen. I was like, no, I gotta wait. And my manager actually like figured out a way to get us a budget, and so now we're gonna be able to give y'all special effects and everything that I need for this video. Like we doing this video. It's
won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Like, it's lit. I'm talking like prosthetics and everything, like real creation of a car accident and everything. Like, it's gonna go the fuck up in my outfits. Oh, the custom made outfits, fire. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. The video for Wack Niggas, I'm actually gonna be going to film in 2 weeks. So y'all definitely gonna get that because Zeno, he definitely got a budget for that through Rock Nation. I can actually say that public out to that Rock Nation. They jumped on board to help me promote Wack Niggas. So
Wow.
Thanks to my friend Bridget Kelly. She used to be signing up. I'm trying to do all these festival stages for the summer. I know I'm doing something for Pride. I'm so sorry, guys, that I do not have the exact date that I'm doing like this Pride festival thing. I'm in talks right now of doing a really, really big festival that happens every year over here in New York. I'm in talks right now. Like, I actually, once I'm done with you guys, I actually have to get on that call about that festival because hopefully I can get on that. And then the rollout for the album is pretty much gonna start. And I'm trying to give you guys, I'm working with an animated artist who's trying to create a comic book so that you guys could follow the storyline that you're hearing on my album. And I'm really just like working on those things and just really putting out like really dope music. A lot of the artists that I named, I'm trying to jump in features with right now. So it's gonna get a lot of I wanna overload you guys with features before my album drops. Like, I literally want I want 21 features.
So when can we expect the album?
The album definitely winter. Because it's a cold, it's
a cold ass album.
It's blue. It's really the symbolism. And like, no, a lot of people too ask me like, oh, why is the blue beard and everything like that? It's Crip shit all day we do that. But I don't know if you ever heard the tale of the wise man, and it's always portrayed with this fucking white bald man with this long gray beard. And I'm like, yo, white people ain't even that smart. No offense. Hopefully nobody's out there. Don't cancel me for saying that. These are just my thoughts and my like thing. But like, what does the real wise man look like? He probably looked like me. He probably mad dark. His lips probably big as hell. He probably got a wide nose. He looked like a real nigga. And his shit is probably blue because he probably been through. They connotate with age comes wisdom. Like, nah, what about with experience comes wisdom? And a lot of people's experiences have been blue, especially for the Black man in America. You watch the show Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Of course,
okay.
We're in Atlanta.
Yeah. So if you watch the show Atlanta, what I really like that Childish Gambino did with the filming of it is, if you notice, every scene that had Black people in it versus white people in it, there was a lot of blue and greens and like water drowning colors surrounding them to symbolize how it is for the Black man in America to constantly be living underwater. And I'm like, damn, niggas took my shit. Like, I thought of this mad long ago. But, like, no, maybe he didn't, but maybe it's just like he really sees things. And which showed me that I'm not the only person in the world who kind of thinks along the lines that I think on. So, like, yeah, it's just, my album is if I put it out now in the summer, I mean, yeah, it got some joints on there that work for the summer, but I want you to be in your bag. I want you to feel like My Life from Mary just came out again, but from a dude.
Okay, I can't wait for this one then, so we can be all sad and depressed and heartbroken.
Yes, we need to get, because why can't we
just
get back?
It all. Let's just feel it all.
Why can't we get back to fucking throwing our backs against the wall and sliding down and crying and going into the bathroom and feeling like you're about to throw up, but you're not because you're just crying so hard? Like, we need those times back.
No cap. I've never cried that hard in my life.
I ain't
never. Listen. My back is covered with all sorts of cellulite and padding, and I would never throw myself against no wall and slide down that shit crying.
No, I know what he's talking about. I can't go
nah,
yeah. I really want us to get back to like when music felt like something. Like, I like to, like, outside of Mary, I'm like all 4 Jodeci members in one person. Like, I deserve this shit. I really do.
I love it. So as we go ahead and wrap this thing,
No,
I know, right? I could really talk to you
yes.
all day.
damn
Y'all
you,
lit as
Joe.
fuck. Y'all lit as fuck. Oh, can we play a little bit of damages on the way out?
It's been over an hour. Read them up for a little
Damn
bit.
you, Joe.
Do you have damages? You didn't send that to me.
You said it like it was a law firm. Do you have damages? Is Johnny Depp helping you pay for this? Like, what the fuck?
We can play damages on
No.
the way. You
Nah.
gotta send it to me.
Oh yeah, I got you.
But no, as we close it out, shut up. What message would you like to leave for your supporters and your fans?
Everyone, get to know who you are. Fall in love with you before you try to fall in love with anybody else. Fall in love with you. Take you out on dates, even if it's once a week. Like, just do you. And when I say like do you, that like it don't include another person. Really do you and understand yourself, because once you get there, then you'll understand what real fucking happiness is.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the pseudo happiness shit.
Not just that, but once you know yourself, you can better identify what you want in somebody else.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and they'll
Not
innately
just
know
what you
how to
want,
trick.
but what you
Yeah.
need in somebody else.
And what
And
you're
that-
willing to accept
Because
drastically
you'll
changes, too.
realize
That's that
your
part right there. No,
Yeah.
because no, at the end of the day, once you really know who you are, it's all over you. Those people, when they approach you, they'll know what level they need to meet you on, and like how they need to speak to you, how you want to be treated. Like, I really believe in, like, you teach people how to fucking treat you.
That's
And like
correct.
sometimes you don't need to teach them, because you just exude the exact standard that you're looking for anyway. And you're not gonna get to that standard till you know you.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right about that. Well, I love it. Brittany, did you have any closing statements?
Yes, when we come to New York, we need to go on the tour. And
What tour? Oh, the tour.
excuse
New
me,
York.
we've been talking about this tour this whole
We
time,
talked about that before the camera started recording.
and I remember everything, and I remember all of it. Elephants never forget.
People know nothing.
Well, if you know, you know, and I know. So I'm gonna say again. I'm gonna say
No,
again.
yeah.
I
Yo,
need
we
the
got
tour.
it, and we gotta go eat. Like, I gotta
Everywhere
take y'all
but
to all-
Friendlies.
Lord have mercy. Him and his
Everywhere but
Friendly-
Friendlies.
I doubt Friendlies is even like, no, it's just nowhere on my list. Like, I wouldn't put that shit on my list. But nah, I know the spots. If you like Caribbean food, I know the spots. If you like Latino food, I know the spots. You like Arab food, I literally know all the spots. Like,
I like
all
all.
the spots.
I like all
I
food
think
'cause it's all good.
so. This is the real fat thing that I'm gonna give the public about me. This is really fat, y'all. So since about age 17, every single Friday of my life, since I was 17, I've went out to a different restaurant in New York, and I've covered mostly all of Manhattan and all of Brooklyn.
That's what's up. That's not fat. That's survival.
Damn.
I like know what you name the restaurant. I'm like, oh yeah, I ate there. People be like, for real? And I'm like, no, I'm dead ass. Every Friday I've taken myself somewhere since 17 to eat.
So
A different place.
How do you feel about juniors?
I mean, Juniors was like childhood shit, so like, it's great. Don't get me no wrong. Like,
Okay.
love it. But you got to go to the Juniors in Brooklyn. The Juniors in Manhattan is bullshit.
Ooh.
It is. It's
You
not.
gotta
it's
go
not
to the juniors that Diddy made them walk across the bridge for. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
Juniors.
gotta go to. You gotta go to that one.
When they was
Or-
closed and Bab was outside like this,
Right.
and then they opened the door, and when she
Yeah.
made that sad face, she was like, "They closed, y'all." And dead ass. Am I lying?
No,
was
you
like,
are not.
she was like, "They
You are
closed,
not.
y'all."
And Dylan was mad.
And you
as
know,
hell.
dead ass. The people opened the door. They came in. They got their cheesecake. Dylan over here complaining because he already got signed to somebody else. He like, they over here making us get up and walk to Brooklyn across the bridge for the cheesecake, man. We over here walking and nothing is Irish. I'm like,
That's actually a really good accent. You know, I'm actually part Jamaican, right? No, that's actually a really decent accent. I'm part Jamaican.
oh, okay,
This
that's
is
what's up.
I'm a wild mix. I'm a wild mix. Jamaican, Palestinian, and Cuban.
Wow, how did those get together? Because none of them
A
get
lot of
along.
that's
On
a whole
paper,
nother,
nobody
that's
gets
a whole
along.
nother podcast. That is a whole nother podcast to tell you that. It's a long story.
I love it. So much success to you. We can't wait to have you back on when the album
Thank
comes
you.
out.
Oh my goodness, my smile looks amazing in this camera, by the way.
That's right.
Conceited much?
It's not conceited. It's love. It's self-love.
No, it's never conceit. It's never conceit because I don't think I'm better than anybody unless it's on like creating my sound. But
I'm
it's
better,
my
I'm
sound.
better than a lot of people. I ain't
Unless
gonna
it's
cap.
the other whack niggas, them other whack niggas.
Yeah. Fuck all them.
I feel like we're all better than other people in different categories. I think it just depends. Like,
yeah, it depends on what your talents
That's
are.
facts. That's facts.
So speaking of talents, y'all, check out our sponsors, TNT Enterprise. If you want some beautiful handcrafted home goods, such as
Yo,
this
shouts out.
ashtray here. We have some shot glasses, a rolling tray, this bottle opener, all custom with our logo on it. And you can get yours too. Just go to Instagram at TNT Enterprise 18 and order yours today. They're actually doing so TNT Enterprise 18 is a LGBTQ owned business. And they're actually doing a special on all like the rainbow products. So you have to go on Instagram and check it out. I think y'all really like it. So yeah.
nothing says Happy Father's Day like a well-bedazzled rolling tray.
Okay.
I love it. I love that.
So yes, check our sponsors out. Y'all know where to find us at the Raw BJ Podcast on all streaming platforms. Big C, tell the people where to find you at.
You can find me on Instagram. That's actually what I use more than anything. At Big C period is music because I am the epitome of music. The creator of Project Soul, the king of Project Soul, aka Mary J. Blige, unknown son. Yeah, that's
you
mostly
New York
what you
niggas or something else.
We have determined that it's not a lie.
That's where you can find me on those platforms everywhere. Look up my music, Big C period. Got the EP, got the album coming for you. Got some Christmas music coming for you. Videos, all those types of things. So before we get out of the year, I'm gonna be the biggest thing in the game, and y'all gonna love that shit. What up?
I love it. Brittany.
Yes.
Did you have any last words?
Well, you could call her Brittany.
Okay.
Brittany, did you have any last words?
I do. Home is where the heart is, and ours has always been with you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Until next time, America, and all of the other countries that listen to us.
Speaking of other countries, y'all, welcome Brazil, our 15th country.
Congratulations.
Bienvenidos a Brazil.
Shouts out Brazil.
Yeah, I just checked. We're still holding strong with 3% coming from the UK.
Yes, long live the queen or whatever.
And Brazil has joined the list, so we're officially in 15 countries. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, gracias. Shout out to Rio de Janeiro.
Hey, wow.
And the Brazil nuts.
And the Brazil nuts.
Have a good day, y'all. Thank you again.
Y'all come back next time for another Raw BJ, and we will all come together.
At the Raw CJ.
The Raw CJ.